Now watch this. We have to find out the determinant of this of order 4. Again, you can do the same thing. In place of x and a, you can substitute some values, and then you can find out in the options you can substitute in place of x and a some values and find out. But then it is a 4 by 4 matrix, so it is a bit difficult because 3 by 3 is allowed in calculus. 4 by 4 is a bit difficult to compute. Okay. So what I would like to see is using the operations, the column and row operations. So if you directly subtract it, most of the values are not going to become zeros, right? So what you can do is you can directly substitute it as well, but then let's get some something common and then out, and then we can do that. So if you observe it, all the rows, if I add all the elements of a row, it is going to be x plus 3a, x plus 3a, x plus 3a, x plus 3a. Clear, right? Therefore, whenever you have such a situation, you are going to combine all the columns together, add all the columns together and replace one of the columns with that value, right? So I'm taking the column 1, I'm replacing column 1 with the sum of all the 4 columns. Then I'm going to get in place of column 1 x plus 3a. Therefore, in the entire column 1, I'm going to get x plus 3a. So I'm going to pull out x plus 3a, right? And the remaining is all ones. And anyway, I'm going to write the remaining here, right? And next thing is, since we got 4 ones here, you can subtract from all these rows R2, R3 and R4 one of them R1. Then you are going to get many zeros across one column. That will be easier for us to compute later. Therefore, I am doing these operations. What is it? From R2 I am subtracting R1, from R3 I am subtracting R1, from R4 I am subtracting R1. I am subtracting R1 from all the rows, right? Then the result is going to look like this. Now it is clear that most of the values here, right, I mean most of the values below the principal diagonal are zeros. Therefore, it is a upper triangular matrix. I already told you that either in case of upper triangular matrix or lower triangular matrix, or even in the case of diagonal matrix, always the product of the diagonal elements is going to be the determinant, right? So directly you could take it out, or you can even go one step further. Also here itself we can say that since this is upper matrix, right, this one is going to be x minus 2 is going to be determinant. Therefore x plus 3a into this is going to be determinant. Or you can go one step ahead. Means I am expanding the determinant across this first column. Therefore I had to remove this row and this column, and whatever is remaining I have to find out the determinant, and again I find out determinant of that. Anyway, that is again a diagonal matrix, which means only the elements, all the elements below and above the principal diagonal are zeros. So anyway, for diagonal matrix also, the product of all the elements along the principal diagonal is going to be the determinant. Therefore, this is going to be determinant. Got it? Okay.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So, first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.